when patients come to me, most of them come and say, you know what? I like the way I used to look. We all feel that way. We all want to look, and for me, it's look and act the way we were when we were younger. I still got the acting part down, but I clearly don't look the same as I did before. And 95% of that reason is just the sun. You know, if you want to compare chronologically, like just aged skin to sun-aged skin, we typically compare our bottoms to our faces. And there's a huge difference there. Our bottoms usually haven't seen the sun. And so that skin is perfectly clear. Now, one of the changes that occurs with aging is a loss of volume. That's not a skin change. And a loss of volume, you know, there's fillers and all these things that we now use to replace volume loss. But all the other changes are really from sun damage. And when we say sun damage, most people focus on ultraviolet light. I call it ultraviolet radiation because light is only what we can see. I'm a purist. When we talk about light, that's my whole life is about light. And in fact, my daughter, since she was about 4 years old, she knows more about light than most physicians I meet. Why? Because she knows rainbow order. And rainbow order is key to understanding the effect of light, especially sunlight, on our bodies. And my daughter now knows that because now she's older. She's 16, and so she has a tremendous understanding, probably better than most laser doctors now, of light and the good and the bad. So what most people think in terms of bad light is ultraviolet light or ultraviolet radiation. What does that mean? Well, the UVC, the germicidal lights, those are blocked by the ozone layer, which is pretty thin, that little thin layer that's way up high, that blocks UVC. So that does not reach the Earth's surface in any appreciable amount. But UVB is the most energetic or shortest wavelength light energy to reach the Earth's surface. And then there's UVA. UVB, we have lots of good blockers for UVB. When I went on my senior trip for my high school, Fort Lauderdale, so there were kids that got burnt and got sent home. That was when the very first, very strong UVB blockers came out. And I was good for 10 minutes in the sun. And during that trip, I was able to stay out almost all day and protect my skin. What I didn't realize is the broad spectrum protection from all the sun's rays, the broader UVA and some of the other wavelengths, wasn't there like it is today. And even today, we can do better. So the UVB burning rays, those are blocked by window glass in your car. Those are fairly easily blocked by the good sunscreens that we have today. The UVA rays, those are not blocked by, for example, the windows in our car. So my patients come in, how do I get all this redness on my face? Where did I get all these spots from? I'm never in the sun. It's because my patients live in an intricate tunnel network beneath Philadelphia. What they mean by that is they don't think they're in the sun. But everybody's in the sun all the time. We don't even realize it. People only count the sun when they're at the beach or doing something fun. By those standards, I'm never in the sun either. I'm in the sun a couple weeks a year, sadly. That's a separate problem. I've got to fix my lifestyle. But, most people only count that time, whereas the time that really damages us is the time we're walking around, the incidental exposure, and in the car. Most people come to my office point like this. I got problem and it's worse on the left side, the driver's side. 71% of ultraviolet A rays come right through the window glass in the car. The UVB or more burning rays are blocked. You can't see UVA, you don't know it's coming in, and it's getting you. So I recommend clear UV blocking window film to all my patients. All. Lumar is a company that makes it, LLUMAR. 3M makes a nice film, but they can be clear. So you don't have tinting and you can see out at night. I don't like tinted films because it makes it harder to see at night.